Dear ones, you likely have a need to eliminate anyone or anything that no longer fulfills your needs or interests. Do not fret, for those who are not in a similar frequency will fade into nothingness in your life and the lives of all those not of 3D. Your immediate response is probably that such is not possible, for powermongers are more powerful than you, that everyone is following their guidelines, and ignoring those of you with more loving interests and actions. But no one feels exactly as you do because everyone is creating their unique path beyond the 3D world. So even though love is the Earth's key now and forevermore, that love will be displayed individually. It is those who wish to remain of 3D who will be walking in lockstep. So their voice appears louder than those of you no longer of 3D. It is volume, not substance. For fear is no longer a key in your life or that of others. Even though you will often hear loud pronouncements of fear and angst, the quiet love voices are fully active, changing your life and all those no longer of 3D. It is a shout versus a whisper. But a whisper that is growing in volume and uniqueness daily. Perhaps you continue to follow the media news or the latest uncomfortable pronouncements from your 3D leaders. Even so, those fear-inducing pieces are becoming less fearful and more laughable daily. Why would he or she do that? What is their end goal? Why are they so mean? Questions you ask yourself less and less. The 3D fear game is over. You are the adult in the equation and are therefore ignoring or laughing at the tantrums, as is true for the millions beyond 3D, not only reducing the power of the fearmongers, but actually eliminating it. Fearmongers do not understand laughter or someone ignoring them, forcing them to react in a more fearful way, which in turn creates a funnier and funnier tableau for those of you beyond 3D. You and millions of others have outgrown their 3D power antics, forcing them to create more dramatic fear tactics that assure you no longer believe in or wish to encourage them. You are leaving their fear circles. Like an adult child realizing their parents did not have their best interests in mind. Overwhelming fear is not what it used to be for you and millions of others. Once you taste the freedom of becoming your new self, powermongers, whether globally, locally, or within your household, will lose their grip on you because you will see through their outdated tactics and realize you have too much to explore to be deterred by fear. It is over. 3D powermongers are no more. Just as the horse and buggy became obsolete with the invention of automobiles, 3D power will likely seem too slow and antiquated to warrant concern. What will happen to those who insist on remaining in 3D? Nothing, they will merely continue the 3D life you experienced for Earth eons. You, on the other hand, will fly into new thoughts and actions that have little to do with 3D. The sparkle you create will entice more and more to join you, with their unique fun and joy. The heaviness many of you are now experiencing as you worry about your world and others is starting to lift, forcing you to address the silliness and old-fashioned antics of those who attempt to maintain their 3D power despite their world falling about them, forcing them to become more like a cartoon than the reality you once feared. 3D is no more. So be it. Amen.